Hey guys, Jack, Mad Jack Racing. We're here in beautiful Breckenridge, Colorado for the 2019 KTM Adventure Rider Rally. It's day one of the rally here, and we are getting ready to get on the bikes, get a little miles in today, do some exploring, but before we did that, we wanted to quickly give you an update on our Project 2019 500 EXC. If you guys were following our last video, we got this bike basically a couple days before the rally, before we left, so didn't have a lot of time to get everything that we wanted, but we do know there's about 10 to 12 key things that this bike needs right out of the box to be able to be trail worthy for our standards. Just gonna quickly take you through a few of these things. So to start out, when these bikes come from the factory, obviously as we all know, they're really corked up. So what we do is we remove all the smog stuff. We install a Vortex ECU with our own custom mapping that we've come up with from a lot of dyno runs. We match that with an FMF slip-on. Eventually this bike's gonna get a full exhaust system, but for now, the time crunch we had, we just put on the slip-on. After that, it's all about making it what we wanted. So we do a lot of long distance riding, so we went with the IMS 3.2 gallon tank. We kept it in black, cleaner look. Gives us a little bit more range on the bike. That way we can not have to stop so much for gas. We run the GPR V4 Pro Kit. That's with their top clamp, rubber mounted bar mounts. And what's nice about the GPR is this recesses down, so that way, even though you're running it below the bars, you're not raising your bar really close to a stock feel when you're on the bike, which is nice. We match that up with Fast Company Flex handlebars. These are, we think, the best on the market. All our bikes have them. We run a little bit softer compound of the elastomers. We like to feel the bars flex a little bit. Also on the bar here, we got the sick-ass turn signal switch. It's a lot slimmer than the stock design or the stock switch, and we run this for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's slimmer. We run a push-to-talk button because we use rugged radio communication devices. And then also, it gives you the option to shut off your headlight, which is super nice. The stock switch does not give you the option to turn off your headlight. After that, we paired it up with the Flex handlebar handguards that are made for the actual Flex bars by Fast Company, which is super nice. We run a little thing we do here. We run a cigarette lighter USB because what we do is we use lead nav for our navigation with a RAM mount. So it's really clean in here. Run an iPhone cable. Everything's on their phone. Super nice. After that, it's kind of all about protection. We do a couple different things. KTM's nice. They come with the nice orange frame guards to keep the frame looking fresh. On top of that, we run the Acerbis off-road skid plate. Super clean look. Polysport hooked us up with the clutch cover. Sometimes you hit a rock or whatever, just a little added protection. Also keep that swing arm looking good. These two pieces are very reasonably priced and something that really every bike should have on there. These guards are about 30-40 bucks. They basically just go over the swing arm, add some protection, and that way the swing arm stays looking fresh for longer. Also on the protection side, we run these Flow Motorsports anodized orange radiator guards and braces. Really nice piece. Other than that, we had to change up the gearing a little bit. Obviously these come geared to the moon, that way you can ride them on the street. We don't do much street riding. We pretty much just connect the trails with the street. So we run this comes stock with 1545 gearing. So what we do is we run 1448, which is a lot nicer. It spreads out the gears a little bit more and gives you a little bit more low end torque for when you're riding off-road. Super Sprox hooked us up with the Stealth Sprocket, which is aluminum on the inside, steel everywhere. It's black, so your teeth are going to last a lot longer, but it's still a little bit lighter than just a traditional steel sprocket where all the orange is. DID, this is the best chain on the market and the only one we'll run at the shop. It's a DID VX3 chain. It actually just came out a couple months ago. It's an X-ring chain and it has the highest tensile strength on the market. One thing I did forget as far as protection, Bulletproof Designs hooked us up with this really nice clean piece. KTM has these two tabs that hold on your lower chain guide, and what happens is if you hit a rock and one of those tabs busts off, you basically have to buy a new swing arm, and they're about $1,000 at least. This piece is about $80 plus shipping. Super clean, super nice, and it just adds a lot more brace to those 2 tabs. Other than that, you know, we run the Golden Tire GT333 rear tire. We tried these tires for the first time in Washington, absolutely loved them. So we're gonna run them here in Colorado, see how they do. We have the Nitro Moose inserts. And then on the front, we have the brand new Golden Tire 216 Fatty. So they updated this tire a couple months ago. We just got them in stock about 3 weeks ago. So we're gonna try that out. Other than that, bike's pretty much stock. We have a lot more things that we're gonna add to this thing over the next, month or so. But these are the key things that this bike needs in order to be trail worthy. Stay tuned over the next couple days. We'll be posting a few more updates after we get some miles on it and see how she does.